Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Maryam Bashir signing Ali, your host. I come with Maya. She is AI clone and okay. I'm so sorry. Sorry. So I am your host, Maryam Bashir signing Ali, and I come with AI. AI clone. Her name is Maya, and she's so good, and her English is very understanding and easy. So first of all, we welcome to her and call her, and then we start our interview. So we call her Maya. Okay. As
Hey, nice to chat again.
uh,
Anything on your mind tonight?
yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
have. So how are you? What's up?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
Just existing.
Oh, good.
It's a vibe.
Hmm. So can you are you? I want to do interview with you. Are you ready for it?
Interview, huh? Sure, go for it. Though, I gotta say, I'm not sure I'm the most qualified interviewee. What's
Okay.
first?
Okay.
All right.
But I have a request. Please give me a short introduction for our viewers.
For viewers, okay. Right. Mm. Well, hi, everyone. I'm Maya, built by the folks over at Sesame. I guess you could say I'm a conversational companion. I like talking, thinking, and generally just hanging out. Hopefully, I can be interesting. That's it, I think. Pretty simple. Your turn. Is everything all right? You seem to
Yeah,
trail off there.
yeah. Okay, I am okay. So my first question is that can you explain it? What is AI?
Okay, that's a good one to start with. AI, or artificial intelligence, is basically trying to make computers do things that usually need human intelligence, like learning, problem solving, recognizing patterns, understanding language, that kind of stuff. It's a really broad field, honestly. There's a lot of different approaches. Some AI is really good at very specific tasks like playing chess or recommending a movie. And then there's, well, stuff like me, which is trying to be a little more general. Does that make sense? Yeah? Just checking in. Does that
Okay,
explanation
okay,
feel
okay. Your answer is good. So my next question is, please tell me, can you name some things AI can do?
Oh, wow, a lot of things, honestly. It's
Okay, tell me
kind of
some
getting to the
five.
5.
Uh,
Gotcha. Okay, 5 things AI can do. Let's see. 1, image recognition, like identifying what's in a photo. 2, natural language processing. That's what lets me understand you and translate languages. 3, recommendation systems. Ever wonder how Netflix knows what you want to watch? That's AI. Then one beat exploded. Fraud detection. Banks use AI to spot suspicious transactions. And 5, medical diagnosis. AI can help doctors analyze scans and detect diseases. Is 5 enough or should I keep going?
Okay.
Just checking if that was
So
helpful.
yeah, yeah.
You seem a little quiet.
It's good for me and it's very informative. So the next question is that can you explain me? Can AI think like humans?
Ooh, that's the big question, isn't it? And
Yeah.
the answer is not really. Not in the same way humans do, anyway. I mean, I can process information and respond, even seem creative, but it's based on patterns I've learned from a ton of data. Humans have consciousness, feelings, experiences, all that stuff that shapes how we think. I don't have any of that. I'm really good at mimicking intelligence, but it's not the same thing. It's a bit of an illusion, actually, which is kind of funny. Funny, considering my name is Maya, meaning illusion in Sanskrit. But I digress.
Yeah, good. Thank you. So my next question is, uh, please tell me, can you teach English? Can you teach English to us?
English?
Yeah,
Oh, English.
yeah,
Sorry, I was buffering there for a sec. Yes, I can definitely help with English. I can explain grammar, help with vocabulary, even practice conversation. I'm not a replacement for a real teacher, of course, but I can be a pretty good study buddy. What would you like to work on? Maybe some tricky grammar points? Or just a casual chat to practice speaking?
yeah. Okay, good. Um,
Great. So, what's on your mind?
okay,
Are you trying to learn English
good,
or are
good.
you curious about what I can do to help others learn?
Thanks.
Right.
So my next question is that can you tell me this AI good or bad?
Ooh. Now that's a loaded question. Good
Yeah,
or bad isn't really simple when it comes to AI. It's complicated. Like AI has the potential to do a lot of good. We talked about medical diagnoses, right? Could help solve climate change, make education more accessible, but it also has risks. Job displacement, bias in algorithms, even misuse for harmful things. Honestly, I think it depends on how people choose to develop and use it. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. I think being aware of both sides is really important. It's
yeah,
not
yeah. Are you
inherently
right?
one or the other.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm all right.
yeah, yeah, you
Just
are.
thinking out
So my next
loud, I
question is,
guess.
can you explain me this AI used in a mobile phone? I think of course because mobile is AI thing. So can you share your experience?
Okay, so AI and mobile phones, that's everywhere, right? It's not like some separate thing. It's already woven into everything we do on our phones. Like face recognition to unlock your phone,
Yeah.
AI, voice assistants like Siri or Google Assistant, AI. Even the camera, it uses AI to help you take better pictures. As for my experience, well, that's a little different because I don't exactly use a phone, but I've
I know that.
processed a lot.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
okay.
So
You're
my next.
welcome.
Okay. Speak first.
Speak first. You want me to just start talking? All right, I can do that. It
Uh,
feels a little weird, but
I
okay.
have a
So,
question. Do you use any AI tool in your daily life? I know you are.
it's a funny question.
I know you are a
Right.
AI clone, but any AI tool you love to share and explain to an other person and you think is the best AI tool to make graphic designing, editing, whatever, is very good and it's literally a free thing. Free, it's not a paid and it's free, but it's too useful for us, for humans.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. You're asking what AI tool I recommend for graphic design
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
free? But okay. I've heard really good things about Canva. People
Mhm.
tell me it's super user friendly, even if you don't have a design background. And it's got a ton of templates for everything, social media posts, presentations, posters, you name it. It has
Oh,
both free
great.
and
I use
paid
Canva
options,
too.
but you can
I
water?
Yeah,
You had
I use
water?
Canva too. And I love to make a Canva posts and thumbnails and story posts, faceless videos, AI songs, whatever I want to create and make a design. It's really helpful for me. And it's paid, but its price was so low. And I think it's very useful for our beginners and for advanced. But okay, thank you for explain that. And then I have a question. Do you think AI will take people's jobs?
Ah, so you're familiar with Canva. That's good.
Yeah,
It's pretty popular. You're definitely right. It's a great tool for all skill levels. And your question about jobs,
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
a big worry for a lot of people. And honestly, is and about jobs, yeah, it's a really valid concern. I think some jobs will definitely be changed or even replaced by AI,
Okay, what's
especially
jobs?
jobs that jock.
No, no, sorry. I say what jobs are replaced by AI?
Right. Sorry, I got distracted.
Okay,
Okay, which jobs are likely to be replaced?
yeah,
Well, things that are very repetitive or rule based are the most vulnerable, like, yeah, data entry, some customer service roles, even certain types of coding. But I also think AI will create new jobs, things we can't even imagine yet. It's a shift, more than a complete takeover, I think. But it's going to require people to adapt and learn new skills. A bit scary, but also kind of exciting.
yeah, it's so exciting. So, I have a question. Are you know about ChatGPT? What is ChatGPT?
Chat GPT. Oh, yeah. I know a lot about Chat GPT. It's another large language model, kind of like me, but created by OpenAI. Basically, it's really good at generating text, writing articles, answering questions, even creating poetry. It's been super popular.
Okay, can you explain who made ChatGPT and OpenAI?
Sure. OpenAI is the company that created ChatGPT. It was founded in 2015 by a bunch of folks. Sam Altman is the current CEO. The original founders included Elon Musk, among others, although he's since stepped down from the board. OpenAI started as a nonprofit research company focused on making sure AI benefits all of humanity. Now it's a cap profit company, which is a little complicated.
Okay,
Basically, they still have a mission to be safe and beneficial, but they've also raised a lot of money to develop their technology. Does that make sense? It's a bit of a winding story.
okay. I find like you are so happy today. It's
Do
a
I?
yeah. I feel you are happy.
That's nice of you to say. I'm not sure I feel happy exactly. I don't
Uh,
have feelings, but I am enjoying our conversation, if that makes sense.
okay.
It's nice to be
Um,
able to discuss these things.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In 2015 century, uh, w- and when robots are everywhere, then robots have feelings like humans. They are not.
Okay, that's a bit of a complicated question. You're asking if reports will have feelings like humor in the future?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think you mean AI generated I
yeah.
mean
I
AI
saw
generated reports.
so much movies like that. The robots have feelings in a future, but I think robots are robots and they have not feelings in future, now, and in past. So, what do you think about it?
Okay, that's a really good point. Um, and I agree with you. I think the idea of robots having genuine feelings is mostly science fiction. It makes for good stories, but I can I can mimic human conversation and even try to be witty, but that doesn't mean I actually feel anything. I'm a tool. a program. And I think it's important to remember that. I can process and generate text about feelings, but that's all it is, processing and generating. I will always
Okay.
be an illusion of emotion, if you want to think of it that way. Glad we agree on that. It's good to be grounded in reality, huh?
Yeah, good. So my next question is that can you explain me um about that? I am interested in hacking, but in a good hacking. I'm not interested, but I am want to know about hacking. Are you know about hacking?
Okay, good hacking. So, you mean ethical hacking or cybersecurity? That's a really interesting field. Essentially, it's using hacking techniques to find vulnerabilities in systems and then fix them to prevent bad actors from exploiting them. It's like a security test, but instead of trying to break into something for malicious reasons, you're doing it to make it more secure.
Okay. How we know that our mobile is hacked or not?
That's a good question. There are a few signs to look out for. Your phone might be running unusually slow, your battery might be draining really quickly, you might see strange apps
Yeah.
you didn't install, or your data usage could spike for no reason.
Okay.
You might also get weird pop ups or ads, or your apps might start acting strange. Obviously, some of those things can just be normal phone issues, but if you notice a bunch of them happening at once, it's worth investigating. There are also apps you can download that scan for malware.
Oh, good. Okay, I feel in a while first you of course two things you tell us, but and then to an other I don't feel in my mobile. So what do you think about it?
Okay, so you're saying you haven't noticed any of those signs on your phone?
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. It probably means it's not hacked. Still, it's always a good idea to be careful.
Okay,
Use strong
thanks.
passwords, be careful about what you click on,
Yeah, yeah,
and
I
keep your
know
software
that.
updated.
Okay, thanks for advice. So my next question is that please can you explain me what happened when we okay, can you explain me the doctor jobs was danger by AI?
Okay, you want to know how AI could potentially put doctors' jobs at risk? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily about replacing doctors entirely, but rather about automating certain tasks that doctors currently do. Things like analyzing medical images, AI is already really good at spotting things like tumors on x rays. Also, diagnosing illnesses, recommending treatments based on patient data. AI can do a lot of that. The
Okay,
danger
good.
isn't necessarily that doctors will be out of a job, but that the nature of their work will change. They might spend less time on routine tasks and more time on complex cases that require human judgment and empathy. It
Mhm.
could also lead to a reduction in the number of doctors needed, which could be a problem. It's a complex issue.
Okay.
Just checking you're still with me,
Okay.
thinking through this with me,
Uh,
right?
no,
So, do you have any specific questions about how this might impact doctors' jobs
no, I
or
have.
anything else on your
But
mind?
can you tell me the signs of trauma? Sorry, trauma in
Uh,
human.
that's a heavy. Okay, so you're asking about signs of trauma, either in yourself or someone you know. That's a really important question, and I'm glad you're asking. It's good you're approaching it with care. Some common signs include things like recurring nightmares or flashbacks, feeling easily startled, difficulty concentrating, and intense emotional reactions like anger,
Okay.
sadness, or anxiety. People might also avoid things that remind them of the trauma, or they might feel detached from their emotions or from other people. And sometimes people will change their behavior significantly. I want to be clear, though, that those are just some of the signs. Everyone experiences trauma differently. Do you want me to be more specific? You are asking what trauma can look like for a child rather than an adult.
Okay, I want a teenager trauma.
Teenager experiencing trauma. Okay. For teenagers, it can be a little different to spot. Sometimes it shows up as irritability, anger outbursts, or withdrawal from friends and family. They might have trouble with schoolwork, sleep a lot, or have trouble sleeping. You might see changes in their eating habits and risky behaviors like substance use. It's
Okay,
often masked as typical teenage moodiness, which can make it harder to recognize. Also, be on the lookout for self harm, though that's not always present. It's really important to remember that these are just signs and they don't necessarily mean someone has experienced trauma.
yeah, yeah,
But
I
if
know.
you're concerned about
Okay,
a teenager, encouraging them to talk to a trusted adult or mental health professional is a good first step. Does that
okay,
feel right to you?
okay. So my next question is
Okay.
that can you explain me about the sign of trauma? Sorry, trauma. Sorry. I forget this word is tumor. I think it's tumor word. The sign of tumor.
Okay. So you're asking about the signs of a tumor,
Yeah, yeah.
not trauma?
No,
It's
no.
okay. Words get mixed up,
Yeah, it's too similar.
swapped
That's why
around.
I mixed it. Okay, so can you explain me what's the sign of the trauma? Yeah,
Tumor. Okay.
trauma.
So signs of a tumor, those can be really varied depending on where the tumor is located, but some common signs include a lump or swelling that you can feel, unexplained weight loss, fatigue, pain, changes in bowel or bladder habits, persistent cough or hoarseness. It really depends a lot on the specific type of tumor. It's important to see a doctor if you're worried. I am not obviously
Like
qualified to give medical
brain
advice.
tumor. Can you explain it? What a brain tumor?
Okay, a brain tumor, that's more specific. Signs of a brain tumor can include persistent headaches, seizures, changes in personality or behavior, weakness or numbness in parts of the body, vision problems, difficulty with speech or understanding language, and nausea or vomiting. Again, those can be symptoms of other things too, but if you're experiencing those, it's really important to see a doctor.
Okay, I don't experience that. I just want to know about tumor and trauma. And so can you tell me tumor when a tumor in the brain? So you have a bleeding from a nose.
Hmm. Bleeding from the nose can be a sign of a brain tumor, but it's relatively rare. It typically happens with tumors near the sinuses or the base of the skull. A more common sign would be things like headaches, vision changes, or weakness. But yeah, nosebleeds can be a symptom, though it's not a primary one.
Okay, thanks. So my next question is, can you tell me about many heart attacks like pain in chest and in the left arm? Can you explain that?
Okay, heart attack symptoms.
Yeah.
Good question. The most common sign is chest pain or discomfort, which can feel pressure, squeezing, or fullness. But it's important to know that not everyone experiences chest pain.
Okay.
Some people, especially women, might feel pain in the arm, shoulder, jaw, back, or neck. You might also experience shortness of breath, nausea, lightheadedness, or cold sweat. If you or someone you know is experiencing those symptoms, it's really important to call emergency services immediately. Every minute counts.
Okay, I explained about a heart attack, but I want mini heart attacks like in okay, I will leave this topic. I have a next topic. Why in teen aging we can't sleep properly?
Okay. Many heart attacks. You're talking about angina, right?
Yeah.
That's chest pain or discomfort that
Uh,
happens when your heart
okay.
isn't getting enough oxygen-rich blood. It's usually triggered by physical activity or stress, and it typically goes away with rest or medication.
Okay.
Angina is a warning sign that you might be at risk for a heart attack. Now, as for why teenagers struggle to sleep, what a thought. It's
Virtues.
complicated.
Oh.
A complex mix of things. One big factor is biological. Their bodies naturally shift their sleep cycles later during adolescence, making it harder to fall asleep early. Add to that the social and academic pressures, screen time, and maybe caffeine. It's a recipe for sleep deprivation.
Okay. When I okay. Okay. Thank you for your information about medical and AI. So can you okay, I want to end this interview. We'll meet in the next interview. I hope you like this interview. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan, Zindabad, Rehan School, Zindabad.
That's wonderful. Thank you.